For worksheet 4, we're going to be talking about what changing a and c does to a quadratic function. Now, don't write this down, but just to remind you, the standard form of a quadratic function is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Now we're just going to show you for right now when b is 0, and so we're not even worrying about this x term here. We're just worrying about these two. We want to show you what changing a and changing c does to the parent function. And the parent function is, of course, y equals x squared. And it looks like this, which is the same as y equals x squared plus 0. So let's see how this worksheet's going to go. So we're going to start with an increase in c. So anything bigger than 1 would be an increase in c. So we're going to start, I know it has this column first, I probably should have put it over on the end, but start with the example of the function. So y equals x squared, and we need to increase c, so let's say we're going to do plus 2. And what you do is you fill out the table. You can go ahead and use the table function on the graphing calculator, but I don't want you to use the graph, or if you do, just to check it, I want you to go ahead and plot it by hand anyway and compare it. So you go ahead and do the graph table just like we did before, compare it to this and see what happens. So I'll tell you on this one that what's going to happen. We actually did this one just a moment ago. Is the whole thing just moves up too. So the description is it moves up 2. Okay, so we're just going to do that for all of them. So this one, a decrease in c, so it's going to be less than 0. Increase in a if it's positive, because remember if a is negative, it's facing downward, and the slope is going to be actually change it. The a is going to be different depending on whether if it's positive or negative. So an increase in a would be, instead of 1a, it would be 2a or 3a. A decrease in a would be when a is a fraction, or x. And up here as well, this would have been an x, not an a, because this part is a. Okay, so pick numbers like that. Go ahead and use the table function on the calculator. You don't have to do it by hand. And find these values and what the graph looks like and how it compares to the parent function y equals x squared.